Tracking coronavirus tonight. In these days of the coronavirus, con artists are scamming grandparents out of thousands of dollars using an old approach, the distressed loved one tactic. WATE 6 on Your Side consumer reporter Don Dare talked with a couple today who fell for the scam and lost $2,500.
Well, that's right, Madison. Once the scammers got the $2,500, they try to get even more money. In the grandparents' hoax, the con artists pose as panicked grandchildren in trouble, urging you to wire money immediately because of some emergency. As a result, the immediate reaction of some grandparents is alarm. Charlotte and Doug Wise enjoy retirement. They welcome visits from Doug's daughter and her son, Jameson, who live out of state. On May 1st, there was an alarming phone call. They believed it was Jameson on the line.
He was crying and upset and was trying to tell us, you know, what all had happened and that we needed to go and get some money.
He said, I have been in a car accident and I broke my nose and I've had 14 stitches. He said, I ran a red light and ran into an old lady and she's in the hospital. And he said, I just want to commit suicide.
At that point, they were very concerned. Doug was told not to call Jameson's mother. Instead, he was asked to call a Sergeant Brown because there was a supposed court hearing that afternoon. Doug made the call and was given instructions by Brown.
And we need $2,500 bond money to go through with this and get him out of here. We want him out of here because he's a nice kid and we don't want him here at the police station all this time.
Doug and Charlotte then went to a local Walgreens store. Following instructions, they were told to wire money by way of Western Union. They sent $2,500 on May 1st at noon. Then within hours, they got a call from Sergeant Brown for more money.
The lady that was hit in the accident had been in the hospital. She was doing better, but she wanted Jameson to pay for the hospital bills. They wanted $10,000 to start with, he said, but they were settling for $2,100. And that included the lawyer or whatever. So that's when I began to be suspicious.
Doug contacted Western Union. The company investigated his claim. Their findings? Doug Wise sent the money and a Doug Wise received the money. The Federal Trade Commission says in these days of coronavirus concerns, scammers make lies compelling to collect your money. The fraudsters add a sense of urgency. For example, Grandpa, there's been an accident. I hit someone. I'm injured. Send money. The FTC says no matter how dramatic the story, resist the urge to act immediately. Doug provides the final red flag.
Investigate as much as you can about the situation. Don't give in to the emotion. If I had called his mother to start with, the whole thing would have been settled right then.
Now, Doug told us that he prided himself in being able to discern most scams that come on the phone, but this one, he said, got to their emotions. And that's what the scammers are after, pulling at the heartstrings so they can trick you. Yes, we've issued this warning before several times. So how do you avoid the swindle? Simply hang up or ask for the number to call back the person. Ask that person to call you back. Most won't. They won't give you the number at all. Bo?
Got to call their bluff on that one.
Yep.
All right, Don, thank you. You know,